So this video is about asking 7 different IITians in 7 different career paths about how much money do they make in a year. So hello everyone, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Tharun and I'm a recent graduate from IIT Kharagpur. And with the year coming to an end and me finally turning 23 years old on November 2024, I wanted to make a comeback on YouTube. And what better way to give a comeback than talking about money? Like, how much money do you think people who spend 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or even 5 years preparing for IIT JEE, cracking it, and then spending 4 to 5 years more studying in the most prestigious colleges in India earn in a year? In simple words, how much do IITians earn? Also, do they just depend upon a job, or do they have something else in the side? So we got 7 different IITians, including me, who are singers, photographers, content creators, software developers, data scientists, core mechanical engineers, and even entrepreneurs, who are here to tell you not just about how much they earn, but also to tell you how to get into those respective career paths. Also, I don't want to waste any more time because you might have never seen a video like this before. So let's get started with the first one. Remote software developer from IIT Roorkee. None other than...
So name Harkirat. I'm originally from Chandigarh, IIT Roorkee Computer Science and Engineering 2018. Right now I work at a remote startup from India doing software development most of my day.
You also create content, I see.
I spend around 5 to 10 hours a week on content creation. I do have a cohort on which I teach people coding on the weekends. And then I have a job, sort of code myself.
How much did you earn in a year right after college? First question. How much are you earning this financial year?
So right out of college, my offer was 30 LPA. That translates to 1.5 lakh rupees a month after taxes. Up until last year, my cash component was around 1.5 CR or 1.6 CR, something like that, 200k US. Like 1.5 crores? The fuck? That's insane. Let's ask him how to become a remote software developer. 6 months is a decent timeline to keep in mind, where you'll start from the basics, understand programming, then build your own projects, then start to find small clients that don't pay you much or at all, work with them, understand how things are working in the industry, and then target a big company. See, coding is cool, can't deny. But who the hell studies in an IIT, then becomes a professional photographer, filmmaker? Really?
So hi everyone, my name is Narendra Raj. I'm originally from Bihar and I did my graduation in IIT Guwahati in the degree of Electronics and Communication. I graduated in 2021.
What do you currently call yourself as?
See, I am a professional photographer. I do take up freelance projects. I have a production house where we do work with clients. I have a YouTube channel. I have an Instagram travel page.
IIT से filmmaker कैसे? How was that possible?
हर कॉलेज में बहुत सारे इवेंट्स होते हैं. सारे इवेंट्स में फोटो खींचना. Slowly I started to look for work in freelance world. I did an internship in TVF के MJ production में काम करा था. And I asked the founder कि what if I work full time? At least 1 lakh कमा लेगा. So it took some time, but yeah, I took a call.
Got it. So now imagine I'm like a complete noob at photography and all of this stuff. Also, मेरे पास पैसे नहीं है. How can I become a full-time professional photographer and a filmmaker?
ये ऐसा आर्ट है जिसको प्रैक्टिस जितना करोगे इतना आगे बढ़ोगे. आप फोन से बहुत अच्छा कर सकते हो. असिस्ट करो बड़े फोटोग्राफर्स को, slowly learn from their journey. अगर आप शिद्दत से काम करते हो 2 महीने, तब भी आपके पास कैमरा आ जाएगा. How much did you earn in a year? You can easily make up to 2 lakhs per month. If you work very very hard, you can at least make 5 lakhs per month.
How long does it take to become a full-time professional photographer and get paid something around 1 lakh every single month?
I would say at least a year. Learn from the industry experts, and then I think you will probably be landing on at least 1 lakh per month job.
Now we have someone very, very, very interesting on the list. Very, very, very few people actually make it big in this career. And rest all majorly fail. Very risky, but also very cool. Singer, musician, IIT se? Kaise? Let's ask.
My name is Eclipse Nova. I graduated from IIT Delhi 2021. Chemical Engineering Department with 3 degrees, BTech, MTech in Chemical Engineering and a minor degree in Business Management.
In one line, if you just have to define it, what are you? What's your profession? What do you do?
Right now I'm a musician. I was a YouTuber and I was running a company. But right now I see myself as a musician.
So how did you get started and why this transition?
I wanted to become a musician or a part of the entertainment industry since I was in class 7. So I told my parents that I want to be a musician. They're like, nahi bhai, padhai kar. Then I will study and give my best, get into the best college, and then I'll see if music works out for me.
Okay, so imagine now I'm like a normal student, okay? मुझे भी अभी musician बनना है. How do I get started? I don't even know how to sing. If I sing, people will bleed from their ears. Yeah.
First of all, you should be skilled enough, I feel. Okay, I started taking vocal classes, still I'm taking. Okay. 20 years back, if you want to become a musician, things were different. Now, in case of Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you don't have to audition for Indian Idol and all that stuff. You have got your Instagram profile figured. वहाँ पे post करो, people will find you out.
How much do you earn as a YouTuber in 1 year? versus in the startup versus as a singer?
I was making the maximum amount of money from music. It's way more than the average salary of an IITian. As a content creator, it was around that only.
So for people who are interested to become a singer, musician, an artist or something like that, you know what to do. Also, here's an important thing. The first 3 people that you have seen in this list do not represent what I call as the average IITian. Because most of the IITians, after they graduate, they tend to become software developers, data scientists, management consultants, product managers, and something like that. And this screenshot here shows the annual average package of these people right after they graduate. But in this video, let's not talk about what most of the other people talk in their videos. Most of the IITians that I know don't just depend on the job. They also do something else on the side. And this video is about the successful ones among them. And the next one on the list is a product manager who used to make content, but now he kind of like stopped it. So how much does he earn?
So hey, hi, my name is Filmmaker. I am a graduate from IIT Roorkee, batch of 2020. I did my bachelor's in biotechnology. Since the last 3.5 years, I have been working as a product manager at Razorpay.
How much do you earn in a year?
What you consider an average salary after graduating from IIT, I am at 2x of that right now.
So imagine I'm like a normal student. How does he prepare to get into a product role? And how long does it take?
Try to learn a hard skill. That is very, very important. Do an internship at the end of your first year. Do an internship at the end of your second year. You do internships, you understand what product managers actually do when you're doing those internships. You can apply for a product management intern in the same company. You can get a PPO, you can switch to an APM.
How long does it take for a normal student who just graduated from any college to get into product?
People can do it well right after college as well. I know people who have done it well after 6 years of working as an SD as well. So there's no right time.
Sounds interesting, right? Now for a change, what about someone who's more like an entrepreneur? Someone who has worked on multiple startups starting from food and beverages, B2B fintech to edtech and so much more. Something like that. Jo bhi hai. So how much does he earn? Let's ask.
I am Nishan Jindal, graduated from IIT Delhi in 2021, Mechanical Engineering BTech.
What is your profession right now?
I am an entrepreneur. I have worked in various industries, be it food and beverage industry, fintech industry. Then I have also had an edtech startup. I have worked in supply chain as well.
Imagine I'm like a normal student. What will be the easiest way to become an entrepreneur?
Go work with an entrepreneur, somebody who has customers, who's delivering value to the customers no matter the scale. After a point, you get so skilled and you develop such a perspective that you really know what a good idea looks like, what true value creation looks like. You have real world problem solving skills.
Would you be able to afford like a home in Bangalore with the amount of money that you earn in a year?
Yes, I will be able to afford like a home in any city. I live in Delhi anyway, and I can afford a home in any Indian city.
B, what's your net worth?
My net worth is like somebody that which somebody would dream of.
Now, before we talk about myself, let's actually talk to one more SDE, software engineer, software developer engineer, software development engineer, jo bhi hai, about how much he earns in the job, and also he's a content creator, so that's a bonus. Let's ask him how much he earns.
So hi, I'm Sanko and I graduated this year only in 2023 from IIT Hyderabad and I did my BTech in Artificial Intelligence.
And what are you doing right now? Like, what do you do?
So yeah, currently out of college, I am working as a software engineer in a multinational company and also pursuing YouTube by side.
Imagine like if I'm like a normal student, right? Like I don't know anything about software development. So what's like the easiest, not easiest, but what's like the simplest steps?
DSA, that is data structures and algorithms. Again, I'm not going much into it. It's a subject, you can look it up. But yeah, that is the main thing that you have to be good at. Secondly, your skills matter, not just your resume. Your skills matter. You have to be insanely good at something. Thirdly, you have to make tangible projects that actually help you or made some change in some other people's life.
Imagine like if I'm leaving my job right now, how do I become a software developer?
You'll need 3 to 4 months. Say, I personally know a lot of people who have invested like 3 to 6 months of time of their life completely into preparation and cracked companies with 30 to 35 LPA.
How much do you earn in a year from your job and from YouTube?
I think I can make around 40 LPA.
What's the segregation? Like what's the separation?
65, 35 probably.
65 is your job.
So this was about everyone else who was in the list. But what about the 7th one? The 7th person on the list is myself. How much do I earn after IIT? Good question. So last year I was running an agency and I was also into content creation, but I did not monetize it much. And I was averaging something around 4 to 5 lakhs in revenue every single month. Sometimes it was higher, sometimes it was lower. But yeah, average is something around that. But things have definitely changed in a year, right? So this year I'm expecting something around 1.2 2 to 1.5 CR in revenue. Not the profits, obviously. But yeah, fingers crossed, that's what I'm thinking of. But there's a huge problem. But for that to happen, I need to start working hard again. I mean, harder than ever. But also manage my job and the gym together. Because this year, I've decided to get fit. And maybe it's going to be a bit more difficult, but who cares? Just gonna do it anyways. And yeah, finally, before I actually conclude this video, I want to tell you two things. First, what do you think is one thing that is common in between everyone that you have seen in this video? Why are these people earning more than an average Indian? In fact, more than an average IITian. Like everyone that you have seen in this video earns around 3 to 4 times of the amount that a normal average IITian earns. Why? Simple, because they all worked so fucking hard for 2 to 3 years of their life. Have you ever seen a sentence like 6 months of focus and hard work can put you 5 years ahead of your life? That's it. When everyone was going out and partying in the college, they sat down in their rooms and started practicing singing, coding, editing, filming and making business ideas in the night while going to the college in the morning. That's what separates them from the crowd. The only difference between the mediocre and the best is the amount of work that they put in. They don't just dream, they work. So I'll just let you decide for yourself. What do you want to be? The best? So what's stopping you?
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead.